Last time we were looking at building this jig for the table saw. The problem we'd come across was how we were going to hold the jig in place while it was moving forwards and backwards, and we wanted to clamp it down. So what I ended up doing was purchasing one of these drills, drilling straight through here all the way across to the end, and after drilling I ended up buying a long thread, which you can see here. It's a 2 meter long thread which I had to cut and put a nut and bolt on it, and then we fed the nut and bolt through there, and the nut and bolt has come this end, and this end we've actually got a stock. The stock won't move sideways because we have a screw at the bottom, which you can also use it as a secondary thing to hold this in place. So this time the jig is now complete, and wherever we want it we can actually fasten it by just using a spanner and tightening from here, because the other end we've actually got 2 lock nuts, so then we can use one hand and we can just tighten this jig in place. And basically once we've done that, the jig won't move forwards or backwards, and we can saw with the comfort of knowing that this jig is not going to move in any direction when it's there. Now the jig is finished, we shall end up coating it with something. More than likely we'll lacquer it. I ended up putting this piece of wood on the end of the saw because we couldn't actually clamp onto the steel very well, and it's better to clamp wood onto wood. And as you can see, it's now fairly secure on here, and once these are all tightened up with 2 adjustable spanners, this saw is now ready to go, and this jig is now complete. Thank you.